Right, Yamagowo. Hi, all sports GH or YouTube. Latest sports stories. In Bray. We need to have a conversation, and of course, me ba me niya Biggie.
Kwaku.
Open a share dear.
Nami adom kwaku bibia e kama pa.
Fantastic. And then somebody be Bray wo ha was say bon komo. Me no ka say okwa camp nuwa. Won't say this week. There's so much buzz about Barcelona come back to Camp Nou. What is the story?
Yeah.
What can I say? Maybe me catch us say yenya no no a. Omo ye adwuma Camp Nou no. Omo say yentu omo ka. What can I say story? What is the right time to protest? Say the right time to protest. Ya bra ni penny wo ho ana.
Yeah.
Ene omo jirim gidi. And no more protest no we television this one
Kokuna
enti omu jiram gidi anya sam ketwa pacho na wo se
sika no me pese me hu Barcelona na ntuam fama fam na oye adwuma
Limac fo no
enti no won san kan omu sika anase Barcelona atua na Limac fo ni ntua omu ka
Limac fo ne be kan hwe mfa nkyere e na Barca fo no so se dom tua e de ambale Limac
Barca de oso watia nani ese Barcelona hu ni asemo
na stadium ne maybe am ye madwuma na mba be protest
kwaku mi gitum sa na emom wo a wo ye protest na me Barcelona me niw
nukre
me mandate obi se onya madwuma mame ana nipa ne ye adwuma na mame no waba be fa wo se bra be boa no na monya adwuma ana se si ano wo be ka kire me se nipa no ba be fa wo se bra be boa me na mimi nsi me dan ontua wo ka ana me maka kire wo se nipa no de me ni sika ma no wati nipa no be fa wo se bra be ye adwuma no me am ye Barcelona no me di sika ma no eji so onu ni ntua wo ka mimi de minim wo onu na sese wo ko pene na wo ju sika free ne ho se ye na Barcelona si on fa sika no ma Limac fo no. Even with that, what can to be Barcelona home be demanding any form of money because Barca fan adwuma. And Barcelona say what triano. Silence means concern. Say no untua yanka Limac for no be ba bontia ba be ka say Barcelona mfa sika bia ma yen. It once a Limac for na ye din ne de. Me menti ase ni minim de mu ne kire sika na o maje.
Okay.
Minim say be a spirit.
Well, let's
to da ha exist kan timi ko na yeso obi tikwa timi ko to treasury bill ene ka de enkomon obi timi ko to treasury bill ko gem faso na no obetwetwa na ho ebi ati wo ha
ebetimi so aba say o Limac for no Barca na mo adwuma nti wuntimi so be kan sam fantia Barca say nye no kresa kwaku because
ono to so ne company ne e brand at stake o
ade no odi yenyai ne face wo
me gitum say so ba bonten be ka bibia e be affect Barcelona
of course and
because already in the media space it is rumored Barca niska Barca what no Lewandowski so dia baba be ni na mu
hwe fofra saba crowd uti beti
fofra saba
hwe me say akwa na wa twe book no mo ko gi book ni free nsem nsam de be ba no
na se wo hu nti se sa ne ma we nyina wo ho na asem foforo say saba be ka ho anu nso yesika sem a esai Barcelona din. But then again, Limac company they have their reputation to protect.
Well, let's move on. No ball Lewandowski as a mame fa no fanka ho preko. Book ni mo no. For Sanso abeni. Semi-finals Internet Barcelona. Abrana last minute Barcelona for protect goal no. Okay. Achebi goal no. You say coach ne catch there Hans Flick catch an assistant say on catch Christensen say on be warm up. Na nkofo no wo nsa achebi abeni nim. Say be ya on beboa. Na according to the book no say Christensen catch the assistant and they say oyare ontimi mo serious case
Christensen
catch coach ni say ontimi mo oyare abrana
omote park na so na yare ne ba ya na
je say
obi be kasa yare de kwaku ba enkra no kra betimi aba time bia but so obagia tum ni team na tukwan ne akwa akoduru ye be training sessions because born ko kudi minim say just like the African continent say they boy interclub competitions no Champions League the confederations near there no me sure say Europe so saa na tie because mo ni esu free omo
Yeah.
and the team no okwa away a ye would die say okoye mandatory training now the kokosha pitch ne so ne ade
Christensen no
only team na ko etukwan mo ko duru Italy no mo ye mandatory training o ye part ye the match day squad ababontin o ye part o te bench on complain say bibia ye game na cause or the dying best of the game or the finishing minutes of the game. Now you say yes substitution ma wakomu a ho na wo be catch technical team member say o yare
o set nechi eye ne ya
the time me bawo time na ye nyam frɛ wo say kokoye warm up no dey na si wo kwan say wo be catch mpanifo say na eye me anana wo ni team say onya bi monti wan kan kire obi anya hwe
say bia o te won na nechi ni ba ya nechi na ye ne ya ne ba na nso we de wo mu
eno na me say me gitum say yare de e ba enkra na mo me nya sure say abra ye frɛ wo na na hya ase.
Oh, ABN no so ka because let's give a context. That game no, Eric Garcia na about 2, Kubasi, Inigo Martinez 4 and 5, and about Gerard Martin. But Inigo Efrim Eli Emma Rona Ro Ebebobi. That game na Lewandowski. Ambo binu we pra. Intina after no recover from injury eba. He was not supposed to play. Inti book no say, Kama Christensen say the chia on timimbo no yes sans flick bufu ye but that time na pressure obasa so into oteni asen we dwa and osan so concentrate wo game ni mu and o catch Lewandowski so nim say we prade but osre no on member ball no use to height in defending for Barcelona so the coach had to resort to Lewandowski. Ideally coach dey say onim say na onye fit but say na situation is here no no so ma
o ze chinchiro man be bo
oh e man be bo
even being a striker o man no a defensive role
so
man no me bo Barcelona kwaku honestly speaking said the American no me feel say
Canadian stambe bo
Christensen as a player say e bibi say na see ya unless say bia yet otherwise and I say another side of the story na me gina so the akasem foforo but say ya na see ye dia me feel say Abrante ne Barcelona ni ye o
na ntinechi ye ne ya ombebobo
enu nti na make say time ben na chi yare ne start ye
oh big ye betimi aba say coach ni friend yem hye no na chi ne start ka na so
professional player obo Danish national team abo Chelsea sa abo Barcelona ye fro say be ye wo ba keke wo ye ba hye wo na do BP na o de Barcelona bench
aza
or high blood pressure
that game no on say among for the coach that time said didn't know the Lewandowski a be my brother Barcelona a head defender
yes
okay there's a coach is the to be the assumption but
kwaku until say obeba bonten
abenche wo
no eh dey aye be hye
because clearly in some way there
one of the things is see and I say bar bonten from the booker na me feel say hard was Robert Lewandowski say yes Barcelona boku no at a point na sika semeduane omudi me feel say eno na enye but this aspect of the book kwaku book didn't send back to say the work no but bibi say so a vindicate coach I find Hansi
true
so certain decisions will take here no
nenye no
from so exactly because you be at that time you feel say coach na mo no homo den
obi
na throughout the season e dia ko do that stage no ono ankasa the certain substitutions inside den e dia say adwuma no but no know say coach na inferior no
well let's move on
into book re bia be ha dwene but be san so boy in a way
big ye me ba cho World Cup no US Mexico Canada anybody who still World Cup so you say you move from 32 countries to 48
say no first World Cup I born heaven
I don't know yes sir
so US 94 no na US nyanye US
they been at the heaven say
oh some say America na heaven some say from US go heaven 5 miles go
is big be come you
almost say hoben pa almost say free America go heaven 5 miles
they say no okay we dey matter but the TN say what to say Ghana your honorable minister Kofi Adams say Ghana betimi a hosti World Cup
and that saying
But what's the same?
Under saying. Say you're under 17, under 20, under
World
23.
Cup. Of course, now the World Cup, Rebecca. The main World Cup.
Under 15 for no match as your World Cup.
Me pacho the main World Cup, the US, Canada, ni basically we hosting.
Ghana we Ghana.
Honorable Minister Kofi Adams. And in fact, I saw the quotes international tie bullets. Now say Papa is saying Ghana is capable of hosting FIFA World Cup with Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire. That is what I saw. I was how?
What's a year ben?
1 more year no.
1 year, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Danger.
Oh, said that you met talk hard here. Said next 100 years here, Dachi.
Oh, now and one akasa.
Oh, Kokuna said the minister he came.
Are the Ghanaian to me was still World Cup anymore?
Until say under saying
in the next 20 years, ain't me.
In the next
20 years.
Next 20 years. Ghana beat me host World Cup.
He be saying to me.
Under 17 World Cup, I mean, show TV to me. Under 17 World Cup.
As I'm not sure, my dear, let me perceive me tie honorable in some parts. Ya okay. Yentie honorable in some. Now, you say as some no can a right.
Higher levels to carry on. We want to give our fans a joy to be in these 3 countries that host the competition. This is happening for the first time. The previous World Cups that we have participated in have been single nation hosting. This is the first time 3 nations are going to be hosting, and it looks like FIFA is adapting that role now, because the 2030 and then 2034 is also adapting the same line. So you have Morocco, you have I think Portugal, and then Spain also going to host the 2032 already. So they are beginning to adapt a number of nations doing it. So maybe, who knows, the next one will be Ghana, Nigeria, and then Cote d'Ivoire coming together to also host the World Cup, and it will be good. With the level of infrastructure is excellent.
It will be good
to do. I believe that we together with Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire, who have already
Minister Seminar Okan, why are dear say what dream we are so now what dream Ghana Yadanase Nimum Dache the other cars and be qualify. And into the Medican car say Obo data na so ka data na say year dia nanka mahu dia meka but kwaku say Ghana betumi e host World Cup dia e possible betumi asi na within the next 20 years, within the next 30 years, within the next 50 years, I am not seeing that. Kwaku omina ye team says here no. Say you betumi building infrastructure, I betumi meet the standards of hosting a World Cup. Do you know the amount of money Ghana is going to spend? Say I say any infrastructure, any facilities a betumi hosting World Cup.
And
not even AFCON.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because for mine, your team says, you was stadium back team category A games, which is the Accra Sports Stadium when it comes to the African level. And on the crown pono, I have for Ghana conditional approval.
You be ya okay can you na nasa. Ya kasi ya oh, biggie.
Usurana. It is a yakasi ebe host African Cup of Nations in Poa. I was saying you 6 stadiums. And I say stadia. AFCON. Yes, even AFCON. Because you see our groups in here 6. 24 teams are expanding. 84, 6, 24. And you see in your stadium Marco 6. I bet me host category A games on the African continent. See, I'm not say or mine or 1. And non concordant chain. It's the African Cup of Nations in Po. Baba be hostia. Let's think about the money involved, the money we are going to spend in hosting it. And Sani Ababa be this uncommon. Koku World Cup na ye di uncommon. AFCON si kampo ye. The last World Cup that was played in 2022, when we host here.
Qatar.
Na ye Qatar. Qatar your Maya when it comes to infrastructure. She level na we do dada. But we decided to science to host the World Cup no. Spending to host the World Cup alone. Yes, Qatar spending an estimated amount of $220 billion.
200 and saying
$20 billion.
Omukra na infrastructure.
Oh, nyama bebre dada a oye kakra bi dia ka ho dia bo World Cup.
With your mind ko sia wa.
ɛne mo nya ne sɛ yɛntimi ntwa na nka abrɔfo na sa be fan akɔ abrochiri ne akɔ
Qatar de no omukwa na sisi ye call 48 countries no. I'm sure say country ba ntimi host. Sisi no nti no say Nigeria be boaye.
Oman na be boaye. O se Ghana, Nigeria na Cote d'Ivoire me boa. Yenche $220 billion in Miami ensa.
Ese no cry any infrastructure ne dada. Nti e be boka mo.
Nti Qatar na no obi dada mpo no. Ena timi boss aka no. Na how much more yen the stadium back kumpo ebetimi host category A game of Africa na nkampese World Cup
ansa na FIFA crowd we be ma obamu host international games ama we hu ansa ye no okay say intenye yi
kwaku we are not capable for now ma yenunu ye ho nsere ma ye ndada ye ho
internet just say 50 years of cry nye yi
kwaku within the next 50 minutes gidi infrastructure na ye ka ho asem no enema oman ni hia no it is not as if say oman na ye tim ni bibia ye okay and ye dey focus na attention e ko hosting the World Cup so and ye dey resources ni bibia ye committee into only that to build infrastructure for the World Cup. There were pertaining issues that one chain I here in football. Football is for entertainment keke. On mine now your team you pertaining issues
World Cup the sika be bribe bro mine.
But over concern when you sky the number you
of course
it is sika na make sure say Ghana nyamuru ho. Big you had 200 and saying is it 45 or $15 million?
And the makers say
you see the Akwaku host all African games.
And see you makers say we sika no.
Kwaku and I'm say 215 years you go host all African games no. Why who do you see krom ha? $220 billion.
Yes mo. Say how the uni mujidie ensida.
Kwaku da bi omo hwebu o TV so sa.
Ne ebia say ye benya be 7 international stadia ewo Ghana ha
da ben ni be sisade no.
Big me say 20 years 20 to 30
years and possible
50
and you see that me say on mine no
just a GDP party video.
Let's look at a country like Qatar country no oma build there do a certain stage e gina na nan so dada wo it will decide to be hosting World Cup no and all committing the resources and attention in the bibia into hosting the World Cup and all prepare but Ghana there no on mine da form you will issues so hono say say ye solve it unemployment e kwan wan niam bebre e dan chen I say ye hwe ne ye ho adwuma e na ye kope World Cup na be ka ho eti babia ye gina ne nya say ye gina Qatar stage no a wa building crew dada e na odi attention ko World Cup so eti onu ni mpo no look at the number of years how the building infrastructure ni be ka on the host World Cup no na ye started from ground zero. And now all African games now you host you know. We feature CAF extended time na mayen. Because time we do see about all African games, the real infrastructure dey be host. Orefi.
And then okay, Mati the Okanas.
Now all African games in Pony and Ukraine you see. Na dia you see and say you go complete Legon stadium no. Stadium na no say 80% done what saying and you go complete here. You we na e Botima Sports Complex and yema mienu we na see here. They aka yen si hwe. Enu ni mpo na say CAF consider no extended time mayen. Na World Cup.
World Cup nangasa na ebedura hu se na mpanyifo no World Cup no e ye honhom makata omuni so ka se mre bi ubako so be ka se ebetimi akoje World Cup ti mo se World Cup the FIFA no ema oh but na je se big ebu enyina be enye yi big si enye yi
kwaku
yantu ya
mbu obi abamu
na nka wo de okay Nigeria for bi se mbisa se Nigeria for no almost my na dum so no cry and now the generator me power stadium no
why
Nigeria
and you remember che kwaso sa na fon
hey World Cup ni we chire brutal they say big ika no AFCON cry we chire na ya kwadwen World Cup one international game cry ntimi mbobi wo krum ha honorable minister etore bia you say World Cup na ba no the excitement na number but honorable nkomoni bi wo ho a sene e be ya o maudin enwa abontin bebre e ma manfo sebi emfa football ho enkasa kasabo ne ntia o ne ne ma bi wo a mesra ni die mu a ya na restrain yourself o kakra because nkomono so odia last minute your kan kakra bi na be news no ti hu say position na wo no Niemani be why you just don't allow it. And now couple of World Cup will be attention by what sports ministry who honorable. Sure. You're careful.
Sure.
With all due respect, Ukasaye ubi bia should be very careful. Very, very careful. So, with a friendly advice from your younger brother to you. Because World Cup attention because this is a World Cup, a Ghana 4 person World Cup nibi. It's a ISA party for be free and sports for Obia be free so person World Cup nibi.
Qatar World Cup no was still, you know. In the history of the World Cup, it's been the most expensive World Cup ever.
Wow, sure.
And now they na Qatar you know. We raise bar and standard no.
Big impact.
So now we don't expect it to drop.
Yeah.
America
do Canada standard.
ABR, among spend a lot to say Qatar because among country they were any move that. So what I say. But one now we be shot here free as you know.
Also, this is Qatar's was the most expensive.
The most expensive World Cup.
And I say this World Cup will be the most difficult for the sports ministry.
I didn't hear.
Qatar Ghana for the Nipa Koye.
Ghana the Nipa Koye.
All in the name of your sponsors and the link for Koye. By Yayinim, here so passwa and the say our own for Beko. Afi World Cup the no. A man for ni wo ho chen Qatar the no.
Send am cast we mo born heaven.
Entina me say supporters no. Me so di ma minister no.
Adai.
E be wi World Cup no. Ono nkofo betan no
ene dia
no party for ebedwa no
ene dia
the chrome for bedwa because cause how be nya no obi apesa okobi intime say World Cup we minister obebre brutal pressure be call no so papa
supporters union no
apri ko so ho
mahu so mo tisi a region bi atete branch o onde
almost started
o say na no mo meeting baba ya Ashanti branch
minister mesuma no na ye kra me yen central onko phone so on person onko work up na say me quite na
me ho anka me sra
she I am just imagine say ye kra yen central for no ye nya calls bebre the minister so e
ono kwa do
nti na say yes Ghana buy kope
minister PA ana PA for no kind of moye mo ko you don't na oni nipa bebre ntama say but enya ne photo but ye be wie no na oni nkofo bebre ntama say just because some feel say wan boa
what ye ntwa so na minister no until me say onye careful and na kopem say World Cup de be wie no nkomodie bi onye careful pressure
Ghana be host World Cup
o mampanyi kura no a ode ne ho be mi o mampanyi tini baby o be ya akotwe mampanyi aba be shi
mampanyi ni bre ye adwuma
o
hia no
ya ho aso ya esi o Ghana o de ntwa so bigi me ba cho ne ka World Cup nsam no say sub draw no for Africa DR Congo o hwe baby a DR Congo na mo a I think say ya positive nessa o hwe New Caledonia and Jamaica bigi di obehye no o kwa akuhye DR Congo DR Congo betimi qualify so dey easy
kwakunkuro we nyina na de baby a Congo nam ne ye
Congo we dey mun qualify
because Jamaica, New Caledonia, Bolivia,
Suriname Bolivia ni Suriname be share Iraq for inti Iraq so timisha Bolivia na say Suriname move back or share no qualify
so Congo focus na ma complacency am
na Jamaica ground TV
we mo die
we dey know setio Congo na bebo one match pro bigi inti either say on Jamaica na so on New Caledonia na bebo na share qualifier you serious
okay kwa kumeba talking about format no okay inti
say two pe
path 1 ne path 2 no
there's
no way they are going
no muisha
okay na me nyante ate
muisha
and I say
just
New Caledonia and Jamaica
what you say
New Caledonia
and Jamaica
wow be show Congo o Congo ko
Congo na we tin qualify there say we there
kwa Congo World Cup no desire
big nyabuchu na nkofo no nko disappoint o
kwa Congo 1974
na Jamaica swear unti
Jamaica was some good players
unti ya careful kakro openyin
but kwa
mama hwe Europe die no
was a Congo ko
mama hwe Europe powerful no na also so interesting say path on a buy no oh yeah it be easy pass out it be so there a bit difficult kakra okay but you ready you movie on na okay obi mu kakra ma Europe path na you hu sene esi ekwa big Italy betimi a qualifier na Italy ni Northern Ireland Wales and Bosnia into Wales ni Bosnia de obehye no eba behye Italy Northern Ireland bu baako they say Italy side ho no oye vema
ogo say Italy to go
no path B no ye Ukraine Sweden Poland Albania was also why they qualify free ho
because Sweden for no money
I'm Sweden ebia na niema be sesan wo bigi
ebia na getting to this stage you are going to put in there or na bibia sesa
into one so far Sweden and now for Poland Lewandowski so she ho Poland so no Sweden pa Victor Gyökeres Sweden Alexander Isak na yehwa path C ne Turkey and Romania bebo
go Turkey
na Slovakia so no Kosovo
I'll go for Turkey.
I want to Turkey be qualify
me share Turkey group no ni Spain how competitive and yes Spain and go now straight qualification
path D Denmark and North Macedonia and a Czech Republic and Ireland also a bit tough kakra. Well, let's see how things goes. And the Barcelona are training. Boys na international break ibiaba enyo mu nyina de ba ibiaba. Into Barcelona training pictures no na echegu. Of course, Frankie de Jong is here. Hey, Rafinha. Aba. Fantastic. And when he was we training na Jerome Boateng ko who.
Okay.
Jerome Boateng eko hoja ko yi for oni supporters no ko didi nkomo we right inside. Into Jerome Boateng was also there. Nice. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich for so training grounds mamenka de yesi ho no ya win training yesi niyem kakra ha no. Joshua Kimmich ene Gnabry so individual training. Jamal Musiala de Ugusua oye rehab. Kim Min-jae wanye training. Manchester for say yan kanche wiase ni nyina ne say semenyo no so omo penu na mom omo ka e de a kire say constraint bie ni wo so mo ntimi top player in January say ka wo ho omo ka so mbe ya ombe money day akoje bosia mo maye hu money day na Manchester yes Big Fernandinho aso we wie football wa bre
another so ball
I man boy.
Ko kumini mzo wajai dada.
Devi afini wejai.
Fernandinho.
Fernandinho.
Mo Fernandinho.
Manchester City's Fernandinho.
Wow.
Within 40 years.
Wow.
Fernandinho die oye legend mo legend.
O some what the legend here for.
Oh
na City there.
Masa.
Ko gutima wa bobra pa no. Enu na legend here din o. City there say legend here for. City there.
I don't know how yes.
Ogwagwa no kre.
Ntino Fernandinho born no be born Man City no. Obo the same body mama you ankonye legend na.
There be the man for be yakoi.
Why Fernandinho one of the most underrated players in Premier League. Now defensive midfielders in Premier League no top 2 top 3 ka ho. Bo watch me Fernandinho why?
So Manchester team no obobo chen carry
Fernandinho. I'm telling you.
Fernandinho.
Biggie.
City Fernand and afofro.
Biggie t. Mama ka some cho. Fernandinho ball no be boy no. Unfortunate to say Rodri overshadow no. But when Fernandinho was at his prime, Biggie.
Fernandinho no Michael Carrick.
Oh master. Tuajum. Fernandinho boy when one
Fernandinho no Michael Carrick.
Biggie t me sing. Fernandinho's problem is that bear for 6-7 years in year. They didn't hire because of Rodri. But if you go back, say 4 years, Fernandinho now one a prime no. Fernandinho at his prime.
Michael Carrick. Big jai.
Send Chelsea a boasty of N'Golo Conte giving the baton to Moises Caicedo. Manchester City, Fernandinho giving the baton to Rodri. When he says baton changing, Manchester City the end cry heavy. Chelsea the end.
I am not saying that one man who modern.
Meaning sir. But who no person now Fernandinho bo we say Fernandinho. Masa wait obo unfortunate say needing be Fernandinho. Fernandinho Gina now as a defensive midfielder. Master don't go there. Na City they be Pep Guardiola GD was City nyina no. It was Fernandinho. Now also master
Fernandinho.
Hey, big enough Fernandinho, they are now working. The other television has some that make
more legend, no.
Top.
Yeah.
Hey, big, one guy Fernandinho, na. Defensive made for her. The problem is that Rodri, the problem.
Stop here, the other way.
Let me get Rodri, Rodri, the different style about to say. Rodri controls the midfield. If you do direct comparison, we in uncontrolling midfield. So what you say, Bia, we there now from.
We born there no. We just have bubunia. We born there normal.
We mono. We ne stadium Makalele mu stadium. We
o chatimba o mfimfi. We mo.
Na timba twa no ntwa ne ye.
We.
On twa ne ye.
We.
On twa ne ye ana.
We. Abubunia yi.
On twa ne ye ana.
O Fernandinho dey go ku.
Ayi bigi.
No ni mbobo. But Fernandinho nye player bi o broso. Fernandinho.
Ayi bigi.
Koku. Fernandinho dey yi akoy min kai ni din.
Hwe. Me di hu ya pass Fernandinho nkofo. Ya ma ne din ayira. Asa na wo bo
Fernandinho. Midfielder yo kobo le to kobo Galatasaray no pinka pa.
No wetin be.
Murphy.
Philippe Melo ana. Biggie.
Philippe Melo mo body bia.
Masa.
Fernandinho.
Masa. Jai. Ay. O be ka dey.
Fernandinho born ho modern but Kwaku onye huhu.
Hey,
Fernandinho ni Michael Carrick.
Control and pass.
Carrick ba City anka owi am no Come managers.
Okotuan.
Team na Fernandinho boy no.
They Carrick they said Jack Rodrol. Baba Carrick me ni papa no person ya na me disrespect.
And then who say you papa
no dey be am cancer but onto Rodri. Onto Fernandinho. Big na we ready ni pending kayo City prime Manchester City boy Fernandinho be boy ya ni pending kayo afa na mehu se ni pending kayo uni kayo wo
debi o emani nya semeti na Fernandinho asan
me so min kasa won kasa
oni bo ni bo
ba be so
we be say wo de nyan ko tuli patente
no top
oh debi Fernandinho top ba ko kra do so na top
hey biggie interesting na we are seeing after mehu pa say man you know City ye ba ko kra boy legend she say Premier League legends Fernandinho can or was and also be doubt Premier League legends of Premier League you know I don't be doubt na what they carry be kan who dey N'Golo Conte who dey McLean who be kan who ja Fernandinho
really is your room
of course me sure yes be kan
na Fernandinho bobo che tia o ka say we sure say na that Fernandinho no borrow more than che tia biggie hey man
Fernandinho
no na dey che tia
ba o dey ma me ntwa so hwe tie ma me ka asem cho
big tie asem no
me hu so one kai no Me per se because
I
don't know how again to explain. Pep Guardiola's man. Pep's maybe, but for Rodri, the Champions League winning season, bear for 2014 and after 2015 to bear till Fernandinho left. About bear 4 years. Boa Fernandinho be boy, you know. Maybe now the contest was between Onene N'Golo Conte. Maybe now Fernandinho now also because of how City were playing. But Rodri about the Ballon d'Or nti apepa ni din ya no na ya me ya no 4 solid seasons. Now kwane ball at the highest level. Also
top.
Answer no.
There will be say.
What do you mean?
Answer your style. But so Fernandinho bebem na ACM. We got Fernandinho in the Premier League. Omo bonche ACM.
Pep Guardiola JJ trophies bebrebe na wo no okay sa Pep Guardiola team no we top 3 players and now for Fernandinho and Kawan
top 3
early stages
top 3
yeah no Fernandinho
Vincent Company
why no prepare I dey say Nkaya na
Yaya Toure Sergio Kunaguero
Yaya Toure and the Pep Guardiola not on count
and then later stages don't be a problem
not on Shadanya active sir. See, Vincent Company, he showed leadership away, but majority of the games he was injured. Not on count. Because on count, yes, on mobile, but majority of the games he was injured. David Silva,
Fernandinho, Silva,
Aguero script to say not a ball, but on say only Pep Guardiola benya issues back.
The people pen to kwapa where I know the player ko.
Entwa
Oh, Mourinho and Kabeka.
Okay. Biggie Real Madrid for say Antonio Rudiger contract instance no mo nka ho asem bi chi se boy no recover among for susu say Chelsea for nko for made back Chelsea for ni bi say an ye beti ase bi so say hey ensi ho
Kwaku omo say omo nti ase no omo region ne say
omo say abra na Chelsea hia on no omo pa na Chelsea we fi no call Madrid
now in common ayedi no the supporters shouldn't make it look like Rudiger modern money nye a conform and a Chelsea be in favor. Se modern money nye conform and a Chelsea in favor. Chelsea man opportunity. A man they are resurrecting a career. And your supporter because I am no man be yadjane. Because I brand with Jinaso. Ana oboboni yeno. Not Chelsea here no. Wa man be see I can farm Chelsea. Or you're not doing it over Real Madrid because now a few say a better offer a better and a bigger platform than the Chelsea club. And Okoye. And to support a cry. Rudiger wan him. No future Chelsea be man a helping hand. Our Chelsea nyadwe mini problem. But in common ye this is here Kwaku. It is not like said immediately kind Rudiger any him and on here helping handle. Rudiger is a key figure and a mainstay in the Real Madrid team. And only unfortunate. Say injuries kakrebi na aba na fam if we the latter stages of last season eba and the early stages of this season. But Rudiger is fitter. The obetimedia offer club Chelsea player bia Chelsea central defender bia anywhere obetimedia offer sadi anyway. Chelsea will play sir. You are going to expect some big boys. Omobe lead the club and well on the field as senior figures. Obi to say Enzo Fernandez. Obi to say Reece James. Obi to say Kukureya. Omo a senior figures our Chelsea bobo the more expect some lead the team well. But we shouldn't forget, say Chelsea had experienced players, senior figures. But Abrana Chelsea obi control dressing room in the amomo. Obi lead well with an experience our field that's the amomo. Chelsea to 2 women in the Kwaku. Yes, back they went in for who? Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva back Chelsea say kind year he was around 35 years old. But look at the performance of the Chelsea bobo. Look at the leadership. how the bar Chelsea Bobo call dressing room and on the field based on the experience and then in La Liga now our football over the years. And player back over to me offer Sadian to the Chelsea team, Antonio Rudiger. And Chelsea are fortunate, sir. He's someone who knows the Chelsea team in and out. He knows the Premier League terrain and this is all fun the Naba. Adaptation any problem on Famano. Team and tactical adaptation only problem. Environmental adaptation only problem because Sanyama Wayne and what being kind of famous Chelsea Bobo Konim and the English Premier League mo. And Emperor was saying I didn't come out this season. Say Chelsea being your leadership at the back. Chelsea lucky you.
But you say it
was Taloba level, Coral, but they are still one okay come in Abomo, Joshua Champomo. Nobody in the Chelsea setup, central defense, and the experience in the status. Ever drew a Rudiger here. Yeah. Even the whole Chelsea team, there is no player.
But Chelsea do not want to spend on aged players. They want young players at the moment. So we say the kind of signings they are doing, yeah, about experience. It's about being young and be capable of playing what the coach wants.
But who in building a team, want to be for young players and go and build the team. And this over time on Arsenal, Emirates are now among top big players. Asema na man for can say oh Arsenal ja omo dey so ma than academy in kolan no mo fa and san kolan no time bia no mo give Arsenal and Arsene Wenger them kolan performance in the Arsenal to be qualify top 4 krampo no dey nyame ase because looking at players our for materials na our fa no and who position no Chelsea Toby they are spending no Chelsea for young players looking at direction na Chelsea person work no but me gidi say e to da only experience ba ku me no bi di duamu a eboa. And Chelsea players no more experience were actually one of me now. Say them can Kukurea, Reece James, but only now ball wide. They are laterals. And the Uber you be able to control the back line and Casadiamao from the central areas. So how do you be na Chelsea lucky? And idea maybe go beat the Kukurea central defender and I Reece James just central defender. I mean yes sure can come in comedy.
Okay.
So Chelsea needs somebody or be control back line and Chelsea from the central areas. Well, I know the man Rudiger who here. I was Uncle Moya Yedi Mukwahu.
We'll be back again. Thank you.